Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Today we're gonna be doing this beautiful everyday smoky brown eye right here. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. It's definitely one of my go-tos for fall. You can use it all year around, but definitely stands out more on the fall just because it has all those neutral brown eyes that come with fall. I wanted to show you guys that you can definitely achieve a beautiful everyday smoky brown eye without being fully glammed. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, then continue watching. But before we start, don't forget to like this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe down to my channel. Hit that bell ring button so you guys can get notified every time I post a video for you guys. And also, if you guys can do me the favor of sharing this video, I will love that as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I know I look a little funny, but I already did this eye off camera because I just want to speed up the process of this video. Also, I already did my eyebrows. I have been loving this product ever since I discovered it. Where is it? I used the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in color black. I have talked about this product before, you guys. It is a little difficult at first to use, but you will get the hang of it once you start using it often. So for the smoky everyday look, I honestly wanted to use one palette. I wanted to make it as easy as possible for you guys, so I am only going to use one palette for this eye look. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous Morphe palette. It is such a beautiful fall vibe. I love this palette. You can definitely use this palette for everyday or for even a full glam palette as well. I'm gonna go ahead and use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And I'm gonna be putting this all over my eyelid. As you guys can tell, I'm like almost done with it. I go through these like crazy. I need to go purchase more actually. Now I'm just grabbing my e.l.f. Camo Concealer sponge and just tapping that in. I didn't even know what to do with my hair today, guys, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like curl it because no sabía qué hacer. Sometimes I do, I'm like, okay, this will look great with this like makeup look, but today I was like, what do I do with my hair? I actually need a haircut soon. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this eyeshadow right here. It's called Secure, and I'm gonna be putting this eyeshadow right here all over that crease and blending it in circular motions and wiping show motions. And I am bringing this eyeshadow all the way through my crease and down here as well. So just blend, blend, blend. Grabbing a little bit more and continue blending that in the crease. I definitely wanted to do this look for you guys to show you guys that you can definitely do a smoky eye for an everyday look. It doesn't have to be for a full glammed. You can do it for an everyday look as well. It's all about what products you guys use and how you do your eyeshadow. Make sure to focus this color specifically on that crease. For second eyeshadow, we are going to be using this eyeshadow right here, which is called Access. I'm going to be putting this color only on the outer part of that brown color that we put. I am not putting this color on the crease, just on the outer part of that brown that we put first. So I'm just blending this in circular motions with a pointy blending brush. Make sure you're blending that even down here as well. After that, I'm just going to be grabbing a big fluffier blending brush and I'm just going to blend everything out on that outer part. Make sure there is no harsh line there. I'm going to go back to the first brown that we used, which is called Secure. I actually want to put a little bit more of that color right here on the crease. Kind of want to build it a little bit more up, so I'm putting this on the crease again. I definitely want this color to be the one that pops out more on that crease, so that's why I went and put a little bit more. Next, we're going to be using this color right here, which is called Smooth Criminal. Grabbing a flat brush, and I'm going to start this eyeshadow on the tip of my eyelid. and just working my way up to my crease. We don't want to slide the product, we want to tap that product, you guys. Don't go past the crease. Make sure you just keep it in that crease. Once you finish putting that dark brown from the front of your eyelid all the way to your crease, we're gonna go ahead and blend it in. Grabbing a pointy blending brush, you guys. Make sure this brush that you are using has no product, and we're just blending that brown that we put in the crease. Just blend, blend, blend in circular motions. Make sure you're only blending that crease. We don't want to blend anything in the lower part of our eyelid right here. No, we want to keep it right here in that crease. So next I'm going to be grabbing a little bit of these two eyeshadows that we first used. One called Access and the other one called Secure. You want to make sure you grab just a little bit of each and blend this in right in that crease one more time. Next I'm going to be grabbing a fluffy brush, has no product, just blending the outer part, making sure there's no harsh lines there. You don't necessarily have to do that part since we already blended the outer part one time, but I just always like to go back and make sure it's really blended in. Alright, so we are fully done with our eyes. So now we are moving on to our face. You see how easy that was? Like seriously, for everyday look, you don't necessarily have to do a full glam for a smoky eye. I'm gonna go ahead and start out with my NYX Dark Circle Concealer. I'm just gonna be putting this right where I have that dark circles, and then I put this as well all over my mouth because I do have some darkness there too, right here on the side of my nose. It's like a must in my makeup routines, regardless if I do a no makeup to a full glam makeup, I have to do it. We are moving on to a foundation. For this everyday makeup routine, I wanted to stay more of a velvet matte foundation, which is crazy, right? Because I never really go into the matte side. But you guys know this Beauty Creation Flawless Foundation has changed my view on how I see matte foundations on my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with this one from Beauty Creation Flawless Stay Foundation. The way I use this product is I just tap it in. It's pretty full coverage foundation. So I'm just tapping this product in. I love to use a foundation brush for my foundations, regardless of what foundation I use. Unless it's more like a BB cream foundation, then I use my sponge. But 99% of the time, you guys will see me using a foundation brush. It literally changed my life. I feel like it makes my foundations going so much smoother and flawless. Like, look how good it looks. So good. So next I'm gonna go in with the same concealer I used to prep my eyelids. This one is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm just using this to conceal the areas I want to brighten up. I'm literally like dabbing all the way down because I barely have product, which is crazy. I really need to go purchase another one. Like, it is pretty much gone. Like, trying to really get in there to get more product. Grabbing my Camo Concealer, and I'm just tapping this in. Make sure we are tapping really gently right here in the corner of our eye. We don't want to mess up our nice blending that we just did on our eyeshadow, so make sure we're being very careful in that area. Next, I'm going to go in with the 16-hour Camo Concealer. This one is lighter than my other concealer. I just want a little bit just to brighten up this area right here and right here. I literally just do the smallest dots because they are very, very pigmented. So a little goes a long way. I am super excited for the holidays, you guys, even though, you know, it's a little different now, but with the whole COVID situation. But I get so excited because on November it's my niece's birthday. She turns 2 years old, which is insane. Like, Time flies by so quick, you guys. And then on December, my twin sister also gives birth. And I'm so excited because me va a ser tía otra vez. And then Christmas is my favorite holiday, so I'm really looking forward to that. Next, we're moving on to blush. We're going to be using this Milani Cheek Kiss in Nude Kiss. I'm going to be putting this on the side of my cheeks. And then a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. Just filling it today on the apples of my cheeks. Bringing this up here to my temple. You guys can use any blush you guys like for, you know, this everyday smoky brown eye. Since it is fall, I wanted something a little bit more dark. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Airspun translucent powder. And before I set those under eyes, I'm gonna go back in my Camo Concealer sponge, make sure everything is very well blended out. Grabbing a little bit, and I'm just tapping down that area on my under eyes. Grabbing more on this side. And then I'm gonna be grabbing a little bit in this brush right here, and I'm just putting it all over my face. I just want to set my face. Make sure you are tapping that powder, otherwise you're gonna have a lot on your brush, so make sure we are tapping it. So next, we're gonna be using this BH Cosmetics BFF face palette, and I'm actually gonna be using these two right here. I'm gonna be using this one to contour, and I'm gonna be using this one to bronze. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one first. It's called Skinny Legend. And I'm just making sure I'm putting this contour going upwards. Some here as well. I'm gonna go in with the other brown. This one is called Latina. And I'm gonna be mixing this right here between the blush and the contour. Next, I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush and just mix these in very well. I'm gonna go back in with this one called Latina. I'm gonna be using this to contour my nose. I'm bringing that brown up here on my eyebrow and then downwards. I'm just tapping this down with the sponge, making sure everything is blended in. I want to go in with one more blush. This one is from Tarte called Partey. I want to use more like a purplish mauve blush. I'm really feeling these types of colors, especially now that it's fall. Just putting this on the side of my cheeks. I love this foundation, you guys. It's so good. Like, such a good velvet matte foundation. Next, for my lashes, I'm gonna go in with these Ardell Lift Effect. I have been obsessed with these lashes lately. Ever since I tried them on, I'm like in love with them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on, and I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Do you guys see how good these lashes look? Like,
they're such a vibe for everyday look.
if you guys haven't tried it, I definitely recommend these lashes for an everyday look. So moving on to our highlighter, I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with this one since it is a more of a goldy tone, and it would go perfect with this look. I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Skin Light in 201 Daybreak Glimmer. I'm gonna be putting this on the side of my cheeks, apples on my cheeks. I'm gonna be putting some here on the bottom of my eyebrows as well. And some here on the corner of my eye. So pretty, I love it. So moving on to my favorite part besides the eyelashes, of course, I'm gonna be using this lip liner, the LA Girl lip liner in Cafe. Since it's an everyday smoky eye look, I definitely wanted something more, you know, neutral on my lips, but you guys can definitely go for a more darker lip liner. If you guys feeling that, then go for it. I'm gonna be putting this lip liner all over my lips. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. Putting this on the center of my lips. Last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and go in with this Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Just gonna go all over and just spray it. Just fan it out. So this is the final look right here, you guys. I definitely want to show you guys that you guys can achieve a beautiful smoky brown eye for an everyday look, but it doesn't have to be fully glammed. You can achieve it. Try it out and let me know how it goes. But I definitely enjoyed this look. I hope you guys did too. That was it for today's video. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.